Today is suits day. The class decided, because one of our classmates likes to dress particularly smart when coming to class, that in order for him to not stand out, every Friday we would all don our finest attire. So here I am, suited and booted. It's all good fun. So today we have co-production skills with Stuart Drummond. Part of that was to do the storyboard with no characters, filmed on a Blackmagic Ursa or Pocket. I did not manage to get an Ursa or a Pocket, so I filmed mine very late last night in an hour and a half from 10:30, and then had it edited by midnight. I think it performs the function, but it does not use the right camera. Again, it's just using a little 700D, but I think it does tick the visual storytelling box. So hopefully I can get some grace. If not, I'll just reshoot it. But as we all know, I just have not had the time to be able to properly book out an Ursa or any Blackmagic camera and do a full lighting setup. So that being the case, I just did the best with what I had, and hopefully that'll be enough. And the afternoon is with Hutch. Yep. So that should be our 2 pages of script, which I have got. Again, it's still, well within the realms of a first draft. It's not even finished yet. So to be presenting 2 pages of a first draft, it seems a little rushed. But it is what it is. That's where we are. Evidently, we're going to be moving at a reasonable pace. But I do think when they say people with absolutely no experience could do this, I don't think that's necessarily strictly true, because the learning curve from nothing to where we currently are is fairly steep. So I think having some experience is kind of important. And then once I've done all of that, it's drive to Sunderland in the pouring rain, and then move the desk for our Kolstad's office scene in Nails into theatre space. I'll take a change of clothes, I'm not doing it in this. Into theatre space, and then we'll get the desk set up for Kolstad's office, ready for this weekend. I've printed off the paperwork. I've got the in the frame posters printed. One of those put up in the Northern School of Art editing suites. And immediately, it's a strictly ticketed event, this one, so we can only probably release about 35 tickets. But almost as soon as it went live, 8 tickets went. So that's good. I hope we can maintain that. But I hope the people who, because they're free, people sometimes get tickets and don't turn up. Now, ordinarily, that's not a problem. But for the smaller venues that are very, cosy, let's say, if people get tickets and don't turn up, then that A, deprives people who would have, and B, it just leaves us with like a much lower capacity on the night. So I hope that people don't take tickets and then not turn up. Not for this one anyway. And so yeah, we've got a good lineup for this in the frame, and it's taken some getting going. Even now, it's still a little bit fluid. But I think we've got enough to at least put the event on. It's just a matter of fine-tuning it now. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll try and get a little bit more done after I've been to the Northern School of Art and see if I can give you an update. But if I can't, I'll put the homework from Stuart Drummond up anyway, and see what you think. Like I say, this was just done in an hour and a half late last night, so it's not perfect by any means, but I think it just about ticks the box of visual storytelling. The lighting isn't very good, mind, I'll say that. The Canon 700D really struggles with no light. I mean, I've had to put a little secondary light on just for this because I'm filming it dark outside. So these are going to be a little bit rough and ready, as we know. But yeah, so we'll see what today brings.